Hey guys, so hopefully you've seen Star Wars The Last Jedi by now. It's been in theaters for a couple weeks now, and I'm just going to share what I thought about the movie. Just so you know, there will be spoilers. We are going to talk about some major plot points in the movie, and you have been warned. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about what I did not like about the movie, and then I'm going to get into what I liked about it. The biggest thing that did not work for me was the entire Canto Bight sequence. I feel like they really wasted Finn and Rose's characters. I know we just met Rose in this movie and it was cool getting to know someone new, but I did not really feel I didn't really feel for Rose at all. Finn, I did feel for Finn because, you know, we've seen him previous in The Force Awakens, but Rose as a new character didn't really work for me either. The whole reason they even go to Canto Bight is because they have to stop the First Order and get a code breaker. But they never really get a code breaker anyways because at the end of the movie, that guy just turns on them anyways. And so it really didn't work because that entire sequence could just be thrown out. With that aside, let's talk about the whole Leia, Mary Poppins going like, ah. Okay, so we see that happen because Kylo Ren is too scared to pull the trigger on his mother. And he does not, so his guards do it anyways. They shoot him. Leia comes out of the command center on the ship, and she's pretty much dead. Everyone else is dead, but I guess she taps into her Force abilities since she is a Skywalker, and I think this is the first time we see her use any Force abilities on screen. And we see her just move her hand first, and then she comes in like kind of like what people are saying, like Mary Poppins almost, and moving just like in this one general direction back to the ship. You know, for me, it did not bother me that much. I know it bothered a lot of other people, but I thought it was fine. I did wish that she was on the ship whenever it went through the First Order cruiser, and if that would have happened, I thought that would have been a great end for her, since of course we do not have her, Carrie Fisher, anymore, sadly, for the 9th movie. And I assumed she was going to have a bigger role in that, since Han had The Force Awakens, and then Luke in The Last Jedi, and her in 9, so I don't really know what they're going to do. Okay, let's move to things that I liked about the movie. Let's talk about Kylo Ren's story arc, so how he gets from where he was in The Force Awakens, you know, kind of a child in the dark side of the Force, and then you see him in The Last Jedi as he becomes really a prominent figure and really the face of the First Order, when of course he kills Supreme Leader Snoke. When he kills Snoke, that's really a big moment in the movie, I think, because even though it was unexpected, it gives Kylo now the opportunity to become the Supreme Leader, which I think Hux did say he was the Supreme Leader now. So he is now the head of the First Order, and now he has the abilities and the power from the training of Snoke, I guess, because you could see the difference in the story arc that's happened from The Force Awakens over to The Last Jedi, and now he's become a more stronger character in the Force and the dark side, and how he can you know, face off against Luke Skywalker and other like Jedi Masters like that. Okay, let's talk about now the entire situation where Kylo and Rey team up after Snoke's dead, and they fight on all these royal guards coming in, and that was probably one of my favorite scenes in the Star Wars universe as a whole. That was incredible. You just see all these dudes coming out and they're like back and forth. It's really incredible seeing all that happen and watching you know, Kylo and Rey work together almost, and you see Rey at the end actually throw the lightsaber at Kylo, and Kylo's just like, tsk. I also thought that Kylo was going to turn to the light side the first time I saw it. He was like, wow, he's with Rey. What's going to happen now? How's the First Order going to work? Who's going to be the leader? Is Hux going to take over? But whenever I see Kylo look at, you know, the chair, the throne, and he just sees Snoke on the ground dead, I saw that right there. He was like, oh, he is going to be the leader of the First Order. I also thought it would have been interesting if Rey actually would have went to the dark side, and that whole entire story would have changed. That would have been big as well. But I see a lot of people are comparing that scene to what happened in The Empire Strikes Back, how, you know, Darth Vader and Luke, and now Kylo and Rey, and how he talks about his parents. I thought that was kind of cool, seeing also how Rey's parents were nothing, We kind of knew that before, but now it's kind of confirmed. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that her parents, her origins might come from maybe a Jedi. Or it has to come from something, I think, because she is a Force user. But we'll see, I guess, in episode 9. I will be doing a podcast for a full review of Star Wars The Last Jedi. So, like, every scene will be broken down, and it will not just be me, but other people working with me, and we'll talk about what worked and what didn't work in the movie, and really our general opinions and what we all thought about the movie. I'm going to give Star Wars The Last Jedi a 4 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy the movie. If you did, let me know in the comments, and even if you didn't, also let me know. I'm really curious about your opinions and what you guys thought about it in general. As you know, of course, I'm going to be doing a podcast whenever it's done. I'll link it in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.